Good morning, everybody. John and Gumby with our Saturday morning message. How you doing today? I hope you're doing great. All right. So if you remember where we left off last week, we're at the start of the fourth quarter. It was the very end of the third quarter. We were inches away from the goal line. We went through. Finkenauer led the block. Grassley came right behind, tried to push through to get to the end zone, and we were just short. Over on downs. Start of the fourth quarter. We're behind 21 17, and we're behind. So, we talked about how our defense is going to have to pull us through here, right? And so, where will that come from? All right. So, let's see where the game. So we'll see where the game went this week. All right. So, all right. We got the quarterback under center. He's checking out the line. He's making adjustments at the line. He snaps the ball. Ernst slices through the line, sacks the quarterback. Safety, 2 points. Yes, 19-21. That's right, folks. Ernst came in last week, signed the CERTS Act for us. We are one of only 3 states to have 100% of our federal elected delegation to sign on to the CERTS Act. Really great. More work to do. Got to keep pushing on it. But in Iowa, we got it done. So hopefully our colleagues, if you have friends in different states, if you're Facebook friends with other motor coach operators in different states, man, reach out to them and ask them to keep pushing on the certs. Okay? So another fun fact, and if you're friends with Kim on Facebook, if you're friends with Bethany from Trovex, or if you're on that Motor Coach Operators page, but Kid Rock came and spoke in favor of the certs and talked about how important bus drivers are for him and what he does. So I guess he truly is a rock star, right? So that's pretty awesome. And so yeah, it's we got to keep pushing on it. Last week we saw the Republican convention. The week before was the Democratic convention. My hope is now that this is done. Obviously, the politicians are going to start working and focusing on reelection, but hopefully that they're also going to come back and the leadership is going to come back and really start focusing on what they need to do to address some of the issues that came around. So yeah, we're just going to keep pushing here. You guys reach out and push the people and we should be able to get this through. But I want to thank Joni Ernst for what she's done. I want to thank all of the Iowa representatives. So Axney, Loebsack, King, Finkenauer, Ernst, and Grassley. They all came through for us in Iowa. If we could just get that same engagement in every other state, obviously this would be issued. So, but we'll keep working on that. All right, what else have we been working on? Well, Kyle has been actively working on what our next get together is going to look like. So put this in your calendar. September 19th, the evening of September 19th. What are we going to do? We're going to have a family movie night. So just this morning, Kyle came in, we're testing it. Kyle has hooked up and created a projector system and a speaker system. And yeah, we're going to be able to sit outside. So bring your lawn chairs, bring a cooler with your favorite beverage to drink, but bring your lawn chairs on the 19th. And we're going to go and we're going to watch some movies. Craig is in charge of popcorn. I'll take care of the hot dogs. I don't know, maybe bring some candy too or something like that. But what I like it if you can come, bring your spouse, your kids or your grandkids. I think this would just be a really fun time. The first movie we're talking about doing, or we kind of got it down to 2, right? So we've got Speed and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So hey, if you got any ideas on what we should do, zip them back on an email and we'll kick them over, right? If this works out, we don't have to just do this once. We can do it again, but this should be really fun, right? So we'll just be able to go get lawn chairs out. We'll be able to have social awareness, get lawn chairs out, but just enjoy it. And yeah, it's gonna be cool, right? Um, Besides that, I don't think there's been a lot going on. Unfortunately, folks, on the trip side, we've got like one next week. Um, it's a trip to Texas, so it'll take 3 drivers, but it's one trip next week. I think the week after that we have one. So, this industry is obviously um, devastated and affected by this COVID virus and stuff. So there's just not a lot going on. So I hope you guys are doing well with stuff. I know that the enhanced unemployment that the president talked about has not yet made it into, or at least we had a staff meeting on Friday and we looked into stuff, and no one has seen that yet. So hopefully that will be coming soon to help you with your financial security and things that you need to do on that. I know it's hard, right? You're just hunkering down and trying to wait for things to come together. I wish I had better news from the CIT front to give you, but I really don't. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think there's going to be much until spring. And not to bring it right back to how I started this. This is why the CERTS Act is so important to us, because the CERTS Act talks to this industry. It's about the bus business, and it is written in such a way that it will accommodate some of the things. I mean, we're kind of blessed, if you can call this blessed, but here at CIT, we have to pay $10,000 a month just to keep our insurance on buses that aren't really rolling, right? But if we don't keep the insurance up, we lose our authority, so then we don't have the opportunity. And when I say we're kind of blessed, I was talking to an operator in New Jersey earlier this week, and she's about the same size as us, and her bill was 33,000 a month, and she's doing nothing. Nothing. New Jersey's not doing anything and stuff. So, the CERTS Act will speak to some of those cost structures that have to be in play because of the regulatory environment that we're in, that we have to keep paying these expenses with the hope of working again someday. It's not like we just get to go dark, right, and cut all of our expenses. We still have to pay, even though we're not getting the ability to work with SOCON, we still have to pay our SOCON bill every month, just because the law says we have to have this stuff, right? So the CERTS Act will help on that, and we're making some really, really good progress. Right now, there's 33 senators and 75 Congress people signed on to it. So man, oh man, oh man, I don't know. I kind of want to say it doesn't matter how many congressmen will sign on to it. If I can get 50 or 51 senators to co-sponsor it, I think it's going to go through, right? And it'll get out there and stuff. So man, I wasn't going to make this video about CERTS and about the need for that, and apparently it turned into that. So I'm sorry for that, but I'm also not, because this is what we need to do, and these are the things that we need to focus on, that Kim and I are focused on. And we had a staff meeting last Friday, and Jeremy and Kyle and Amy and Kim and I. I'm missing one name. Who am I missing? But we were there, and this is part of the things we talked about, the strategies that we have to do to keep this going, because we pretty much all accepted that, yeah, it's probably March, April before we get much work going on. So what do we got to do to make sure that we get everything we can and everyone we can there to that point? So whatever help you can give us on that would be great. But let's not forget, put it on your calendar. You, your spouse, your kids, or your grandkids, Friday night family movie night. I'm sorry, Saturday night family movie night, September 19th. So right about now, it's too early to make a weather forecast, but we're just going to start praying for really nice weather. We might have to make adjustments, but we can do it from there, right? But plan for a movie night. Bring a lawn chair, bring a cooler, and just bring some fellowship, right? And stuff. So put that in your calendar. I'll keep reminding you every week anyway and stuff, but put that in your calendar, and we'll see you then. So like usual, guys, I hope you have a great week. Gumby and I are so happy to be able to at least reach out and talk to you once a week this way, right? And as always, thank you for what you do for CIT and Semper Gumby. Have a great day.